What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the ANR Geekly. I'm your host, Elvin, and we got a banger of a show. Great show today. Lots of cool things to talk about, news on some cool toys, and then we have the X-Men animation that we're going to do a quick review on. So hang out with us, grab a drink, get us some snacks, and let's get going on this. Before we start, I got to bring in my buddy. He's going around his house going behind everybody going, been in a lot of wars, bub. A lot of thumb wars, more like it. Here's my friend D.
What's
I
going on,
declare
man?
thumb war.
1, 2, 3, 4, baby.
Been in
How are
a lot
you?
of wars, bub. Arguably the best line of the week.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know.
That was a
It's
good line this week, right?
It's a good cheesy line from the old Canadian.
Yeah. Eh? Darth is in the house. He says, "Dad." Hashtag dad, whatever it is.
What did you bribe him with? Why is he so like?
Why would you think I bribed him? Wow. Just straight out of the gates cold.
A proactive dad? You didn't even do anything yet.
Maybe he likes my jokes overall.
Okay.
I think the percentage is like 97 of the hashtag dads to maybe 3%. I'll give you 3% of hashtag sads.
3%? Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
I'll give you 3%.
If that's what we're at now.
Been a lot of dad jokes, bub. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with that line all day.
I'm sure you are.
I can't wait for the McFarlane just to show up today. So excited of that. What I'm excited about is today's show. Man, it's good to be back on the show on Monday. Get some cool toy talk news to get into, juicy stuff. I know you got some stuff. I haven't been on the interwebs. I took a little break from the interwebs quietly for about 24. I can only last 24 hours. I don't know how you do it for like days. I did it for 24 hours. I'm like, oh god.
When you're bored, right? It's just mindless. Like you want to log in and be like, huh, what's on IGN? What's on this? YouTube's there. Everything is in the palm of your hands. So it is hard.
Oh, this is a good one too. The brave always die first.
Yeah.
Bub. Yeah, those are great lines, man. All right, let's get into our favorite topic. Hashtag ANR dad joke. Yeah. I got one, but I might give you two. Okay, I'll just give you one.
The fact you said you have two, you might as well do it.
Damn it, you put me on the spot here.
You seemed excited, so
well, yeah. I mean, there's a reason why there's two.
Yeah, you know.
There's a reason why there's two.
He's like, oh, I know what's good. Okay, fine.
All right, here we go. Okay. Anyways, for those of you who are new here, welcome. We're just two lunatics that talk about cool toys and things and everything related to it. But we also do a dad joke. So if you're new here, you can do is if you're listening on the replay or on a podcast, Spotify, iTunes, wherever podcasts are, you can go to ANR Universe at ANR Universe and let us know if this week's dad joke was hashtag dad if you liked it, hashtag sad if you didn't like it, and maybe submit a joke of your own if you think you could do better, and we'll give you credit for it. If you're live here with us, you can do hashtag dad or hashtag sad right away and let me know how great it was or break my beautiful heart. D always tries to do that anyways, but you can join along with the fun of breaking my heart like Lisa did to Ralph. But I choose you. All right, here we go. Ready? All right. When does a duck wake up, D?
When does a duck wake up, Elvin?
At the crack of dawn.
What is this, a Disney movie?
You do a good job of ducks, right? You do Donald Duck pretty good.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
It's just the angry spazzing sound he makes. I'm not doing it right now.
Who wants to see it?
I'm not doing it. I can't do it on command.
Okay, whenever you get the feeling during the show.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll let you know.
When you see a McFarlane toy, just go. All right, here's another one. That one was terrible. Okay.
That was certainly something.
Yeah. Okay. What do you call a blind dinosaur, D?
Man, what? I don't know. What do you call a blind dinosaur?
Do you think he saw us?
That was pretty good. That's pretty good. And I'm mad about it. I'm mad about it. So
come on! Pack liked it. Pack like yes.
Oh, Pack's here.
You liked it, yes.
He comes late, so I put the McFarlane stuff later, but he showed up.
The McFarlane toys are in the mail, Pack. Oh wow! After you started off so beautifully in the beginning,
yeah. See, where did that
Garth went all Garth on me?
That proactive dad you gave him earlier,
all Sith on me.
That proactive dad.
Oh man! I love it. I love it. All right, okay, we can move on now. You're like, thank God.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into what we watched and what we got. Go for it, man.
You saw Ricky Stenicki, right?
Yes.
Okay, I watched that yesterday. I liked it. I like John Cena a lot.
Stupid funny, right? Stupid funny.
Stupid funny, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like Vacation Friends. Like every time he's in a movie, it's lighthearted fun.
People are like, oh, this movie is so boring and stupid. I'm like, it's stupid. Yes, you're right. But it wasn't boring. They had some moments.
It's one of those movies where it's like, okay, when are they going to get caught? Because you can't. This isn't going to last. And I want to see it's the rise and fall movies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I thought John Cena really excelled in this movie.
I like the fact that he is a coward. Like with Zac Efron, like approached them, like he flinches and stuff. Like he has muscles and he's still jacked, but because of the character he is, it didn't apply to him being like a fighter or. So I was like, oh sweet, he has show muscle.
I never thought he would be that funny. Like, I mean, I don't mean like he's like top tier funny, but I didn't think he would get to this level of funniness. I thought he'd be just like a C level kind of, actor making his way around, doing these B movies or once in a while getting a break in a big movie. But he's sort of like starting to cut his own, little niche there, like his own little mark, and is getting better and developing his acting skills. It's not going to be like Oscar winning level or anything like that. I mean, maybe, never know. But I think
he knows what he's all about.
Exactly. Yeah. He knows what he is and where he's going to be at. And he's just slowly improving year by year, getting a little bit better and better. And I know this is an Amazon movie. It's not like a huge theater release movie, but hey, man, I mean, from where he was from doing, what was that WWE movie he used to do? The army movie that he used to do. They went up to like number 5.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean? Like,
the like Expendables and Fast and Furious and all those movies. Yeah.
That happened. It was so bad, those movies, right? But it's nice to see him doing this.
He's not being typecast. Like, well, he in a way he is, because he's either like the badass or he's the comedic aloof character, but his comedic timing is so funny that I like it. He's a nice refresher from The Rock, because The Rock is clearly trying to build an empire. He's already built an empire, and I don't want to say he's coasting on that, but when you see a Rock movie, you know what you're getting.
You mean the look?
The look and The Rock. With John Cena, it's like you're either gonna get a badass like army dude, or you're gonna get like a weird comedy.
I think The Rock's on his way down.
You think so?
I think he's peaked already. He's made his money, of course.
Yeah,
the guy has a fortune of tons of money. He's got tons of offshoot businesses like his alcohol drink, his energy drink, and now he has shampoo. Funny for a bald guy having shampoo, but hey, you do you, right? He's got a clothing company that he now owns the rights to the name. He's bought the rights. He used to be partnered up with Under Armour, but now he has his own. I think he wants to be Jordan, but come on now. You ain't going to be Jordan.
Like, this isn't meant to be disrespectful, but at a certain point, you're going to plateau. People are going to get bored of you. It's like having the same meal every day. And after a while, if you don't change it up, people will get bored, or their taste just change. And that's not his fault.
But he's already made his money.
Yeah.
It's not like he struck out and is down in the ditches. There's no way. His great grandkids are set.
Like it's funny when I see people like, oh, their career has ended. Like for an actor, like their career has not. They may not be in many movies, but they have invested in like 17 businesses. They have like 3 businesses of their own. They are producers. Like they are making money and coasting on residuals.
Yeah,
so they will be okay.
He owns a football league. He owns shares. He owns shares in WWE. He's on the
when
board.
People are like, oh, we got to cancel them. Like, what do you think cancel means? Because they're not going to turn into a bum. They're going to be okay. They're going to be millionaires still.
So he's doing well. I'm sure he's got probably another 20 projects in the works.
Yeah.
Right. With probably all these Netflix, Amazon, all these companies. Yeah. He also, by the way, speaking of John Cena, he actually owns, I think he hired John Cena to work under his company. And they're promoting John Cena through the company.
I wish him nothing but success. I mean, that doesn't mean anything coming from me. I remember people were hating on him because he pronounced something wrong when he
who?
John Cena. When
John Cena? Who's John Cena?
He comes from Allied Express. It's the Allied Express version.
John Cena.
He I don't know.
Hey AI, can you make me a John Cena? Right. We need to get one done.
I'll make one. Don't worry, I'll do it.
Okay, you make one? We'll make a John Cena t-shirt.
Except now he's cross-dressing too. So like all I have to do is find an image of him in a dress. There you go.
Who wants a John Cena?
People have tried to like get controversy on him and it just doesn't stick because it's ridiculous. Like people just want to see people fail sometimes. Saw that. What else did I see? I watched Ghostbusters randomly. It was a background movie.
The newest one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically,
and you love the character Phoebe. You told me, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. So any scene Paul Rudd was in, I liked. And then when Phoebe was on screen, like, why are you doing this? Aren't you supposed to be like a scientific genius?
So isn't that like 70% of the movie?
I like Paul Rudd. Phoebe annoyed me. At the end of the day.
Yeah, I think I said that in my review.
Yeah, you did. I was like, oh, Elvin was right. This is why is she being dumb? And Kumal, I liked him a lot too. He was shoehorned in a little bit.
He was 100% shoehorned in.
A little bit.
You don't need that character.
Just like he was shoehorned in a little bit. I was like, you could have just not had him in and it would have been fine.
Wouldn't have missed that character if it was removed.
I like him. I like him though. So I was like, okay.
The one thing I liked was the baddie. I like the look and the feel of that bad guy.
It felt animatronic still because they moved all weird, right? They moved all unnatural. Like, okay. They move like a ghost.
But it had that eerie, I love when the crackling of the ice starts freezing everywhere around.
Yeah.
It felt eerie. And that's what I want to see in that type of movie, right?
That's what I miss about the old Ghostbusters, the crude animatronics where they do not look anything like a human. Like the Scavoli brothers. It's like those aren't humans.
And the score, right? That this scary suspense type of music. That's what I loved about Ghostbusters.
What they did in the old one is they like had tight camera like corners where like they're enclosed and they're all crouched in because it leaves a sense of uneasiness. Like they were smart about the cinematography and like how they set their camera angles up and everything. This one was just like a blockbuster movie.
Yeah.
Like they didn't care about the wide angles and the close corner angles and the close quarter angles, and it was just
But I whatever they had built up from the very first one, I mean in this version, they pissed it all away in the second one. So whatever hype or optimism that people had watching that first one, it just went down the tube in the second.
I liked all the side characters. Like her brother, I like too. Like when he's just like,
but
he's like,
he was pointless too. Like
he was pointless, but he was like, I like their banter. Like he's like, I'm 18 now. You can't tell. Like he was a begrudging teenager there for the ride, and it was like a family. It was like the Fantastic Four, but of Ghostbusters. So whatever.
Yeah,
it was a background movie. I didn't go to the theater to see it. I'm not upset by it. It didn't ruin anything for me. I'm gonna forget about it by next week.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
you sound upset.
No, I'm good.
Have a Snickers. You're not you.
That's just my normal face. Watch my animes. Kaiju number 8 I'm watching still. I'm enjoying that.
Okay.
X-Men, obviously. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about a little bit about that. Yeah.
You can find out why I hated this episode.
Oh, D goes off time. Okay. Anything else? Get anything?
No, I didn't even get anything.
It's a slow couple weeks.
And that's okay. My wallet is happy.
I'm glad you said that because I'm going to echo those sentiments in a second.
Because what Hasbro did is they just unveiled a bunch of stuff and they're all going to come out.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Okay. Your turn. What about you? Did you get anything?
I got absolutely nothing in my hands. I do have stuff. there in my PO box, but that doesn't count. If it's not in my hand, it doesn't count.
I'm curious. So, what did you get?
NECA
or are you going to save it as a surprise?
No, NECA. Remember I told you?
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I got some NECA stuff from the so-called holothon, more like hellathon. Got that, and then I have some pre-orders that are shipped, so that should be trickling here by the end of the week. But next week, Monday, we'll show all the stuff off. So I didn't get anything today, which is okay because I want to slow things down so I can enjoy the stuff that's already here, right? So it's all right. It's an off week, and I'm okay with that. What did I watch? Okay, well, obviously I watched X-Men. I did get to see an early screening of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I watched that.
You did a review on that.
I did a review, a spoiler-free review that you can check out. A lot of people checked it out. I appreciate all of you guys for checking it out. Thank you very much. But if you haven't, don't worry. You can check it out. There's no spoilers there. You're going to be fine. This movie, man, it's a love-hate thing with me when I was sitting there. Part of me during the movie is like, oh, this is awesome. This is exactly what Andy Serkis and Matt Reeves did with the other Planet Apes movies. Because I like those ones. Those are cool. And I'm like, but there's something wrong. There's something missing in this movie.
Was it too blockbustery?
No, what really hurt the movie was the length, first of all. It was 2 hours and 25 minutes.
I noticed
you don't need to make that movie that long. How many times do we need to see a monkey running around in the grass or in the sand or going, it's a wonderful day? Like, I don't need to see that for like another 25 minutes more, right?
Yeah.
I thought the story was a little bit weak. There was a lot of plot holes that weren't covered. And I don't want to get into it because it's going to spoil it for people, but I also couldn't get into it in my review. I tried to be as less spoil. I try to not give away anything in the spoiler because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But my score was 7.5 out of 10, and
yeah, I was surprised.
I did get grief from some people, not in the comments. I mean, maybe they're there now, but some people that have watched messaged me like, "Really, 7.5? I don't think so. It should have been a little bit higher."
Did they message? Like, did they text you? Like,
yeah, some people text me, like nothing aggressive or anything like that.
No.
They're just like, well, I kind of thought it would be in the. My point of view is like more in the 8s, and I said, I could totally see why it would be in the 8s. I could see that, but for me, it just because I watched the other the last two before I went and saw this in the theater days before, so I walked in knowing the level that those two are made, and then I use that as a sort of a base to see where this one's at compared to that. In terms of aesthetics, it's exactly on par with those ones. They look great. All the movies look good, even the new one. They look fantastic, right? But there's something about this movie that just didn't gel well. The characters all it just felt like they weren't cohesively put together. The story had too many holes in it where it didn't make sense, and certain parts are like, okay, well, you could have just done this, or why didn't you do this? Those are the questions that are running in my head.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what brought the score down.
On the topic of scores and people disagreeing with scores, I've noticed a lot of people echo the same mindset. Like, it's all the same. Like, they agree with the text. Like, even like on IGN, like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And then when it gets to the number, they freak out. And they're like, 7.5. It's clearly an 8. And I'm like,
it's one of those
it's an arbitrary number.
It is, but I can argue for and against both either 7.5 and an 8.5 for me, right? But I personally felt the score was 7.5 for this movie. It shouldn't get a high mark just because the visuals are great. That's part of the equation, but not all of it. The plot has to be fantastic. Yeah. And in my opinion, it wasn't that level where the other ones were, right? I know we don't talk about spoilers because I'm curious where you saw the plot holes. I agreed it was kind of long, but I still enjoyed it. So you're giving it a 7 out of 10. I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10.
So you gave it more technically.
Well, maybe he's talking about my score. I don't know.
Yeah.
You can clarify that, Pac. I can't get into the plot holes because it's gonna ruin it. And there's a lot of people I know that watch here and that haven't seen it. Okay. So I don't want to piss off anybody about giving the
maybe like a week from now you can be like this.
You can always message me, Pack, and we can chat, right? So
I don't know. After the guest appearance, he might hate you now.
He doesn't hate me. No, my score was 7.5.
Yeah,
it wasn't 7 out of 10. That half does make a difference. If people are like, "Oh, it's only a half," no, it makes a difference.
For anyone listening, go check out Pack's Flash review. By the way,
yeah,
just throw that in there.
That one gets a 7 out of 10. I'm kidding. I kid. But no, I see. There's also some people that I know I watch that I respect when they give their ratings and scores, and one of them gave it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
and the other one echoed exactly what I said, pretty much, and they put their video out a day later. And I agree with the one that echoed what I had to say more, obviously, but I could see an argument where the other person gave it a 9 out of 10 because they really are entrenched in what Matt Reeves and Andy Serkis did with the previous genre. But those two are not involved in this movie. I think Serkis may be a producer, but not as an actor, and Reeves definitely not involved in any way. So it was Wes Balls was the director. It's not a terrible movie. Just because it's 7.5 doesn't mean it's a terrible movie. It just wasn't, in my opinion, up to the level where I think it could have been.
Or if you can explain why, then
my explanation would definitely it does. What's it say here? It does, but dang, people really got mad about stuff. Yeah, people get mad when you don't give a score that they want you to give them the score.
Even if you agree with them completely, they will get mad about the arbitrary number, and I will die on that hill. That's why when people are like, "What did you score?" I'm like, "Did you agree with what I said?" And they're like, "Yes." I'm like, "Okay, well, my bar is here. Your it sounds disrespectful, but this is where our bars are. Yeah, my number doesn't mean anything. If I can point out the flaws and you agree with it, just leave it at that. Like, no, give it a number. Okay, 7. What? Why not an 8? I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and but here's the thing that I found out afterwards, a couple of days later. They are planning to do a total of 9 movies in this trilogy, in this whole lore. So they've done 4 so far. So you got to include the first 3 from the new reboot. I'm not talking about the one Wahlberg did in the early 2000s. Screw that movie. That's garbage.
Are they going to recreate the old ones too?
They already did the first 3.
No. I mean, like, where they're fully they're fully humanized apes now, like the first movies. Like, are they just
You're talking about the 60s and 70s?
Yeah. Are they leaving those alone? No.
Yeah, those are
okay. Iconic. Those are canon. Those are just left alone.
They're left alone. They're nothing to do with this whole 9 movie set.
Okay.
The 9 movies include the 4 that has been done. The 3 with that came out in the 2000s, 2000, I think 7 or 8 or something like that onward, and then the 4th one, which was the one that came out last week, and then I'm gonna do 5 more. That's crazy.
That's excessive. When are we getting this?
I don't know 2035?
2035 this will be done?
Yeah, so 5 more in the works. It's crazy. So anyways, I do recommend go see it. I don't say it's a bad movie. I think it's a decent movie. Go check it out. I definitely would. All right, enough of that. I did check out a new TV show on Apple TV. It's called Dark Matter, and I like it. I like it a lot. You need to get that GIF. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I should actually.
The diner,
that would be the next.
I like it a lot. But it's about a guy who basically, hello KJ. It's about what? Oh, 9.
What will it involve the multiverse? Have Caesar come back and punch Bob?
That would be awesome,
right? Like how 9? How are you gonna do? Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But they said 9. So, and when I mean they, I mean the studio. So, 9 is in the works. 4 gone so far. That would be great. Plot twist: multiverse is involved. Speaking of multiverse, so this Dark Matter is of a guy who basically takes a a cube theory. The cube theory. Do you remember heard of this cube theory with the cat inside the cube?
Yeah, Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah, really butchered that name, didn't you?
Oh, I had like I had several beers before this.
I thought you were doing the Donald Duck impression. But yeah, it takes that theory.
I like how you didn't attempt to say the name. You heard of that, right? The cube theory.
Yeah, because I'm butchering it. I'll let you butcher it instead.
Yeah, you put me on the spot. Go on, D. Go on, D. Say the name.
I'm like, well, yeah, I know you're gonna say it.
Here's cat. Proceed.
Anyways, so that theory is basically put into play here in this show. It's 2 episodes every Wednesday. They drop the first 2 on Wednesday, and then it's going to be episodic weekly. And I think it so far has been pretty entertaining. It's dark in a way where it's like it's nefarious, like there's bad intentions involved in this, and then there's this other side of it is like I just got screwed so bad right now, and I don't even know what to do about it. Right?
Anytime there's a movie where someone not like MCU type of time travel, not Terminator time travel, like someone creates a crude invention that leads to time travel, it just always ends badly for them. And I assume it's going to be the same.
Ooh, 4-day weekend. Who says that? Don't know. You don't say it. You don't say it.
Okay.
Who says that? Woo! 4-day. I kind of gave that away there.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, there it is.
4-day weekend. I said that so many times to my wife, and she's like, I don't even know why you're saying this. I don't care. Oh, man. Yeah, that's right, baby.
You want a prize.
Woohoo!
Pick your next McFarlane and send me the invoice.
Oh, God.
I'm serious, by the way.
No,
I'm serious. Yeah.
No, you're not serious.
I'm serious. What is it? $20? Go for it back.
Don't give him more McFarlane. We want to get him out of that collection. I want to encourage him. So yeah, I saw that. I watched a lot of sports, NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs. Obviously, I love my football, soccer. It's my passion. It's my family's passion. So I watched that all the weekend. I actually went to a wrestling event in our hometown here in Vancouver. AEW had their Saturday night collision, and I got to go there. Unfortunately, my youngest son got sick, and he couldn't go. And then my older son's like, well, if he's not going, you can't force me to go either. So I'm staying home too.
Oh, I thought this whole time I thought he was the one asking you to go.
And I'm like, wow, I thought you wanted to spend time with me and watch wrestling. He's like, no, I just did it because I was being nice. I'm like, wow. Thanks, guys.
The illusion. He's a teenager now.
So they both stayed home. I was able to give my 2 tickets to my friend and his wife. They both wanted to come. And there was like 8 of us. There was 8 of us, and we had a good time. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I got to see one of the greatest wrestlers right now, Will Ospreay. If you're a wrestling fan, you know.
Where was it? Where was the event?
At the Rogers Arena.
Was it Rogers? Okay, that's good. That's a good venue. You know how sometimes they go all the way to Abbotsford and like
the Commodore Ballroom.
That's just the
some random hole in the wall.
It's like a lacrosse,
Bob's Gyms has some bleachers that have to be sold.
It was decent. It was a nice setup. It was a nice.
Yeah, it was decent. Good. It was fun, man. I enjoyed it. It was good times. Yeah, it was nice to see some of these young wrestlers up and coming. So yeah, it was good times. But yeah, that's what I did this week. It was a lot of fun. Just now go back to work and all. Like, no, the week went by so fast.
Sorry, man. Back to reality.
I know, but yeah, that is what I got and what I watched. It went a little longer than I expected, but when does it not? Even when I don't have things, I still talk.
Let's do this next part then.
All right. What do we got?
Do you want to do? Toys or TV?
Let's do X-Men.
Okay, get it out of the way.
If you haven't seen the episode, last week's episode, maybe pause or turn the volume down, and I'll give you a thumbs up when we're done. We won't be that long.
I'm not sure if you ever remembered to do that yet.
I did it.
Okay.
It was only the first day I didn't do it. After that, I remembered.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a thumbs up saying we stopped talking about it, and you can jump back in.
So we are at episode 9 of a 10-part miniseries. Is it even considered a miniseries? It is. Tolerance is Extinction Part 2. We thought the last episode was great, and this episode was equally great. My problem with it is that it's too short. Like the season's just like, how are they going to wrap this up? How long are we going to wait for season 2 to come out? That's what I'm worried about.
Well, they're saying back-to-back years.
Okay.
So when did it come out? April.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll see it next April, season 2.
Okay.
They also have season 3 and 4 in the works as well.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Overall, we got, so I was talking to our buddy at GameStop, and I was like, previously I was concerned at like how rapid paced.
Ooh, I like what you did there.
Yeah.
Previously.
So it's like, this show moves too fast. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm happy about it because we get to the plot points that I want to see. I didn't want filler episodes. I rapid fire put everything out so we could get to the action. I hope episode 10 ends with a bang, but so far I was pleased with the previous episode's action sequences. This one, I wouldn't say tops it, but it's at least on the same level. It might top it, but I'm a little bit biased because of the Nightcrawler Wolverine thing still. But overall, there was some switching of sides, characters dying again. I don't know if concerned is the right word, but it is bold of them to do this. And I know at some point they're going to have to undo it. And I hope it's not a cop-out reason. Like, oh, all these people are revived now. You're good. If they leave these characters dead, I'll be upset. But I want them to come back in a tasteful way. Even if it's Apocalypse reviving them and making them horsemen, who knows? I don't know about you. Did you like this episode more or less than the last one?
So I haven't read the comics like you have, but I just kind of put it together because I'm like, obviously these are all based off comics, and the trend with this show is a hodgepodge of different stories into kind of one ball, right?
And watered down. They make it easier and less convoluted. So I think the show's better storytelling wise because it removes things like, Goblin Queen is, what's her name, Madeline Pryor. She doesn't have Jean's powers, but she made a deal with the devil. Like, no, just give her powers. Beyond, like, so they fixed some things I had gripes with.
You can always go back and do a flashback in another episode related to that character, right? If you need to flush it out. But so there's a couple of stories that are mashed into this episode. They're kind of iconic stories, right? Mm-hmm. Especially the ending part. I mean, we'll jump around all over the place. And I told you guys, you're just spoilers here. So, if you get spoiled, don't get mad at me. Wait for my thumbs up. And then I will let you know that we're done. And then also the X-Men 97 at the bottom here, we'll remove it when we're done. So the ending, or the part where adamantium gets basically ripped out, that's from a comics line.
It was volume 275.
See, I knew you would know that. Yeah, I knew you would know that.
For you.
Volume 2 this year came out.
There
4 different variants.
There you go.
Yeah. So, man, that's crazy. I remember hearing about that, but I never read that storyline. Right? I'm like, well, can he just not just go and get more adamantium? They're like, you fooled. You know how hard it is. All the nerds at the comic store just look at me. I'm like,
get out.
Yeah.
Just
leave now. But I can't spell dork without a D.
Ooh. This is coming from the weeb though, so I don't know. This guy, you don't watch this anime? You don't watch this anime?
No, take it as a compliment. Take it as a compliment. If you collect figures and read comics, you're a dork.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's just the end. We're all here for this.
Hello. I hate to break it to you. You're a dork. But yeah, so this is crazy, and I didn't think they would have the guts to do it this early onto a new revival.
Yeah.
To just go like this. So, but going back to what you're saying, if my dead characters don't come back, we got ourselves a problem here.
Yeah, that would ruin it. That would ruin it for me.
I don't need to see Sunspot taking over as one of the primary characters next season.
Yeah.
Bro, you go behind the line, bro. You go behind the line.
Replacing Gambit with Sunspot, like, yeah.
Nah. You go behind the line, homie.
Yeah.
You're in that second tier in the school picture, the guys at the back, not in the front. So sorry. Yeah, I don't know.
Are you worried or do you trust them?
I don't trust Disney.
Okay.
I don't trust them at all. I have a feeling that one of these characters will no longer exist.
It's funny, like we don't trust them, but we allow them to surprise us. And that's the like level we're at with them. That's how our relationship works with that.
Like if
Disney
Gambit
Plus.
turns into one of the Horsemen, I will not be happy.
Usually that ends up with them being revived, though. It's never really permanent. So that would be a way
that
I
is a
would
good
accept
point.
him. I would
That's a good
accept him
point.
coming back that way.
Okay, but what if he's replaces Archangel?
Well, we saw him too already. Like we saw him. So
wasn't that Morph?
no, but we like we seen like promo shots of Angel, so I'm not worried about him being replaced. It's just I don't know how they're gonna tie all this together.
You know what I want to see? Maybe just because I'm a nerd here, but I would love to see them go back so far back they can't control time, and it goes to the original X-Men.
Like you want to see the classics, yeah.
Like the beginning of it all.
All
Them
that
meeting
time travel stuff.
Yeah, like they hit so far back. It's like, oh crap, we went too far back.
Yeah, like Cable and Bishop.
Yeah. Just like,
I
oh
don't know.
shit.
I have no idea like what this show's doing. I don't know how they're gonna do what they're doing.
Which is great because
yeah.
we don't want to have it all given to us. We want to kind of be surprised.
Yeah.
And I think you could honestly say this whole season we have been pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
The Easters and the cameos are the surprises. But the stories have been pretty good too.
Yeah, overall I'm satisfied. Morph is less annoying to me now because he doesn't talk as much.
Yeah,
and
just shut up and just be characters.
Just be characters and then get one punched.
Yeah. No smash, just get punched. Did you
basically,
like
any character we are hoping to see and they appear, it turns out to be Morph. I'm like, oh, there he is again, like Quicksilver. So I hope they actually bring in new characters aside from Morph turning into them. We did get to see some other property, like we got to see some Hulk cameos, and last episode was Juggernaut, and so.
Okay, so based on the storylines that they've been slapping together here, people are saying we're gonna get the big baddie Onslaught. Are you okay with that?
I'd be okay with that.
Okay, now can you explain to me who Onslaught is? It's a combination of Professor and Magneto.
Yeah, their consciousness like merges.
Okay, so the merges. Okay,
yeah,
all right, okay, and that doesn't sound fun to fight.
It took. Do you know how powerful Reed and Franklin Richards was at the time?
I marked. Yeah.
And it's cool because the X-Men theme song was playing too when they first started fighting. Like, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
This is what I want. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be fun. He's basically god tier. They needed another demigod character to like undo his like is the whole thing.
Thor? They call Thor?
No, oddly enough, Franklin Richards.
Franklin Richards.
He's Reed and Susan. Yeah, he was super strong.
Is
like
he
took on.
How?
I don't know why, but their powers created a super mutant baby. he's fought Celestials before.
So like Cable.
He's like Cable times 1,000.
Holy jeez! Why have anybody around?
Yeah. Reed turned his powers off though. He's like, no, you don't need to be this strong.
Wait, there's an on-off switch?
For Reed Richards, of course there is. Reed can do anything he wants.
Well, it's like one of those babies in the back that has a little switch.
To put it in perspective, he turned Galactus into his herald. So what Galactus did for Silver Surfer, Franklin was like, okay, you're my new Silver Surfer. Like he made him his puppet. Like I don't know why he's that strong. He just is. You just don't question it. And
that's a little too much, isn't
it? Right? That is a little too much. So they had to nerf him. Like Reed took his powers away, basically. Otherwise he'd just blink and everything would be fixed. I don't want to spoil it.
Who invented this character?
It's like anime where you have to outdo each other, and then they keep making characters that are super strong.
When you say anime, you're talking about Dragon Ball, right?
Well, yes, of course.
Yeah, no, that's too much, I think. Because you have nobody to, like, you know how Jim Carrey says, I got no one to play with, right? Yeah. And this big, monster truck.
Yeah. No, like I said, they took away his powers, so like they had figured out what to do with him. Speaking of powers, though, we got to see Cable use his full force. I mean, you couldn't have done that from like
no, but he was controlled.
Yeah, but that's his power. Like he can do that.
No, maybe that him being controlled, that the switch goes on and then the full potential is met. Maybe Cable doesn't know that he has that full potential.
He does, because the thing about I mean, this is the X-Men 97, so this could change. But the thing about Cable is his arm is an infection, and he's using his power to keep it in check. Otherwise, he'd turn into like a fully robotic, basically.
Okay.
So he's using his power to hold his arm back into place. His arm is a living,
interesting
symbiote, I guess you'd say, but it's like a robotic symbiote. And if he drops his guard, it will take over his body. So he's using a lot of his TK to hold it back. But you can see here, Sinister is like, no, just use your power. And then he does. And he's like, my mother was like what is it? Omega level telepath.
Yeah.
Telekinetic user.
Yeah.
Which makes sense that I would be too. And then he's like, yeah, sweet. That's what I wanted to see from Cable. That's what we didn't get in the Deadpool movie. Like Cable was just a mercenary with a robotic arm. I want to see him do this kind of stuff. I want to see him be able to fight Silver Surfer sometimes. So it was nice. I don't know if he'll ever do this again. Probably not, because like you said, it had to do with Sinister most likely. And he would be too overpowered, I guess.
So can you imagine this? So you know how he's got the little jewel on his forehead there, right? Yeah. Could you imagine they make a retro version with the jewel?
just
to mess with us and no alt head. But they're like, hey, you wanted a Cable, we got you one that's correct here. Now you can take the one from there, the head, and put it on here. That's what they should do. That's what they should do. I'm serious. They're gonna do that. You watch.
They give you a variant version of this one, and then just put a little jewel on his head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the color will be a little bit more, cartoony, right? There you go. See, the arms won't be as gargantuous like ape arms.
Yeah, it's nice to see Jean fight as well, though. So we got some sweet fight scenes with Cable. We got to see Sinister.
Are you digging the outfits?
Yes, I am, very much so. So what Elvin's talking about is they previously had him in his weird future, like it was just a weird suit, and then they found a way to put them either in their classic looks or their updated looks. Like Jubilee got her modern look here. Morph has his Age of Apocalypse look. Cable got his not astonishing, uncanny X-Men look. So it's kind of a merge between them both. And I like that. I like this look more. I don't know about you.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
So sweet. Keep them coming. Keep all these little Easter eggs coming. Wolverine had his classic outfit. Nightcrawler's just Nightcrawler.
But you know they're going to give us another Wolverine because there's red in this one?
Yeah.
They're going to give you that Wolverine. It's coming. I'm telling you.
2025.
No, this year, because it's the 40th anniversary of his.
Oh, I thought you meant the 97 X-Men version. No, you're going to get so many Wolverines.
Oh, lots of color variants.
You don't think they're done? What did they give us? 5? The 2...
no, they're not done, my friend.
He's gotten...
They've already said they're not done.
So you got Wolverine and Sabretooth. Wolverine as the...
Cowboy Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine and Sabretooth.
Fantastic Four Wolverine.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're at like 5?
Yeah, and you're going to get more. You're going to get more. You're getting more. Did they do the black and white Wolverine?
Which one?
The one that Mayfex did. The X Factor.
No, the X-Force. The X-Force. No, they didn't. They did it years ago.
So, yeah, so that's coming. That. That's coming. You know that's coming. So that's going to be good. Oh, yeah, don't you worry, man. They'll find a way.
Jeans. This show has made me stop hating characters I previously hated.
You hated this character?
I hated Jean.
Wow.
They boasted about her being Omega.
Isn't that Marvel Girl?
Yeah.
How could you hate the Marvel Girl?
Because in the old show, they're like, oh, she's so powerful. And then she like tries to use her powers and then she faints or gets a nosebleed or passes out and falls in.
Yeah, like she's exerting her energy.
Yeah, but here she does it so casually now. I'm like, yeah,
she's all grown up now.
It's been a year. This show's
my God.
It's been like 6 months after the last episode.
Okay. So much to like.
Not only that, but she's in a coma half the time.
And you hate her even more. The poor girl was in a coma and you hate her.
That coma fixed her. So whatever that coma did,
somebody needs to be in a coma themselves to fix them.
Fantastic. Sunspot's finally doing something.
Who gave this guy a suit? Why does he need a suit? Been here for like 10 minutes. Gets a suit. Get out of here. He has done 0 missions with them. All of a sudden, they had a tailored suit waiting for him. What the hell, man?
They all got new suits.
Yeah, but he's the one that doesn't deserve one yet.
They just needed to put him in something aside from Armani.
Just like I was like, why is he walking with an X-Men suit? They just give away X-Men casually memberships now.
Yeah,
and then and to thank them, this is what he did. He sold them out.
So my problem with this is this whole time Jubilee's like, oh, your mom's probably a bigot. Like you need to like be on board with the whole mutant and proud thing. And he's like, no, I'm gonna hide it. And then as soon as he encounters the first moment of trouble, he's like, okay, I better stick with this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Screw this guy.
But at the same time, so this carries over from last episode. Magneto wakes up after being experimented on, after being kidnapped by Bastion. He releases a worldwide EMP and shuts down all electronics to take out the Sentinels. I'm not surprised he did this. Everyone else seems to be surprised he's done this. Like, there's only a certain amount of like shoving this man. He
literally saved people's lives by doing that.
And then they're mad at him for it because he's like,
he's a martyr now. He's a martyr. How dare you?
He didn't turn the power back on. I'm like, of course not. Like, you spat in his face. You've pushed him to the point of extinction almost. He's not going to be nice to you. And that's also part of my problem. They don't seem to be... they don't acknowledge it enough. They seem shocked the villain who has been holding back this entire season was finally pushed over the edge. And now they are out to kill him. Even though all he was doing is killing the people who killed members of his family.
Saving mutants, yeah.
Yeah. So it's always that whole comic book morality that doesn't make sense. Because one moment they're like, we can't kill. And then the next moment, like, we have to kill Magneto. I'm like, okay, well...
Now, do you feel like that these two will turn their back on him?
I think they're going to... Yeah, Magneto always goes overboard. And then he starts sacrificing...
I think Sunfire's going to say... Well, I underestimated how evil this guy really is.
Like, he didn't sign up for this, basically.
Yeah, he's probably like, no, I'm what? You want me to cut off Jubilee's head? No, that's not happening. That kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe he'll finally unleash his power and actually be an important character. Maybe. Okay.
I think they're keeping him here for the New Mutants seasons.
Okay.
I think this is just his introduction, and then they're going to bring in the younger members, but we'll see. Overall, you were satisfied with this episode. What would you give it?
I'd give it an 8.5.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a solid episode.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'd give it an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it higher or lower than last week's score for you?
I think I gave last one a 9.
Oh, okay. So you downgraded. And
that's okay. This is still an 8.
Yeah, I it's a good movie to, good episode leading up to the final episode.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that the last episode doesn't leave us with a big cliffhanger. Please don't do this.
They always do, man.
I know.
If Invincible has taught us anything.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
We'll see.
All right. We are ready to go. We're doing our toy talk.
What else we got here? So right off the bat, we got Revoltech. We got Ninja Gaiden Ryu. You only have, I think, two Revoltechs?
I have Moon Knight, Flash, and Reverse
Flash.
3
and Reverse Flash. So you have 3. You played around with them. Do you like them now, or are they still... It has to be very character specific.
I don't mind them. I don't. Yeah.
I remember they've made leaps and bounds.
I agree with all your assessments, but why can't you give it a 9.5? Because we can't just give them perfect scores if the thing isn't perfect.
Sure we can.
Numbers matter. Numbers allow us to fight each other.
Yeah.
Shinobi?
No, Ninja Gaiden. See, I was about to ask you, are you tired of Ninja now? And clearly you are, because they all look the same to you at this point.
Yes.
So
are you getting this?
That's something I'd have to think about. I do like him as a character, but I don't need this.
Okay. Who do you like more? Ninja Gaiden or Shinobi?
Hmm.
I mean, for the longest time, I thought that they're saying.
Yeah, you thought they just said him. I like him more.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then, of course, we got all these accessories.
So, in your mind, do you think the accessories are enough?
Yeah. I was like, what more could they give him? Because you know how like Flash got like 17 Thunder.
Oh, I know.
War Machine gets like 30
keep stepping
missiles.
on him to this day.
Yeah. So at a certain point, it's overkill.
Yeah.
So looking at this seems like it's giving you less, but I've never really used all the accessories that's come with my previous ones. So I can't even be mad about this.
I will say though, those Thunderbolts are so annoying to put on.
Oh, I hated those. I'm like, are these?
Oh, I know you were frustrated. You're like, here, I'm just gonna do this and leave.
Yeah, I'm going home, man. I don't. Yeah. I thought I was gonna break your figure.
It's so annoying, these Thunderbolts. They don't even make enough of the actual socket to put it in.
Yeah,
it barely fits in that thing, and then you're like, oh well, that's gonna fall off in 2 seconds.
As soon as you try to pose them, it falls off.
Yeah, forget it. Oh, it's frustrating.
But overall, sweet looking figure, good detail as usual.
Yeah.
So they have the store exclusive again. This is. Are you passing on this?
I'm really mad right now because I literally just bought a Kid Goku yesterday.
Oh, the GT one or this one?
Yeah, GT. If I knew this was coming, I wouldn't have bought that one.
They're different. It's okay. This is the Tamashii store exclusives.
This is from the Dragon Ball series, the original one, right?
The one of the later seasons when he meets up with Roshi and Krillin. So I know the Tamashii store came to Vancouver, and I know they had some Kid Gokus. Is this another version of that, or is it the same one they're just releasing? I'm curious about.
Probably a different paint job.
So we got him. We got Chainsaw Man, Anya Forger, and then a Naruto statue. These are all apparently limited edition.
So what's the difference between this Chainsaw Man and the one that I bought?
So this comes with less. So it's a cheaper figure and it gives you less accessories. These are the ones you see like littering Target, basically.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I like the effects of Naruto.
I mean, it's a statue, so they better do something with that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And then the Replica Legends of Zelda Master Sword. This looks pretty cool. I've seen so many Master Sword replicas now that I don't care anymore. This is an official licensed one, not the you know how the third-party ones have come out, or those just the random Comic-Con ones that like set up their stands. Like, we work in Abbotsford or Chilliwack, and here's our forge. So it does look cool.
Wow, that looks really nice.
Comes with the display stand. I'm curious how much heft it has.
How much is this going to cost?
It is 22,000 yen. What is that? Convert it right now on the fly.
What's it say? 22,000? Oh, including taxes.
Yeah. So it's $200 Canadian.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
This intrigues me.
You do have a few replica swords.
Yes.
Why not one more?
It intrigues me.
I'm surprised they got the license for it. I'm surprised they even cared to do this.
It looks really nice.
Because I'm used to like Figma and Jack Specific doing all the Zelda stuff. But overall, looks cool. Nice little centerpiece.
I like the stand. Whoa. Slow down there. Getting me excited here. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. I'll keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on it.
Now, what do we got here? Switching over to Mondo. Are you passing on this, or are you doing it?
These some bitches.
Because I know you're very, very specific with your Mondo stuff.
Yeah, that Mondo ship is sailed. I didn't even get Tila. I didn't even buy it.
Really? You did get She-Ra.
Yeah, and I thought that was good enough. I'm good with this.
And you got Battle Cat, and so you don't need it. Yeah, you don't care about Adam.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. But it is nice they're doing this. I don't know if have we seen any vehicles for their 1/12 scale?
No. Even Hordak, I don't think comes with the one.
So we did get Battle Cat.
Well, vehicles are vehicles, and
yeah,
then
no,
animals.
I mean like overall, we just got like Battle Cat. That's all I could think of.
Well, Panther.
He doesn't count.
What do you mean he doesn't count? He's badass. But yeah, I mean, hey, if you're a huge He-Man fan and you do collect the 1/6 scale, then this is pretty cool because I don't know why Mattel hasn't made one.
It's printing money.
Well, Mattel makes this with Adam. They'll print money.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, do a smaller one, and
yeah, hopefully this inspires them to do one.
Yeah. You did get the grizzly bears. Did you pass on these ones?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious. It was the memory toys. It was the panda again. Q4 of 2024.
Looks cool though.
2025. Yeah, this one looks cool. We've already seen previews of this, and they keep re-releasing the same figure in different. So just throwing this out here again. And then the figure set comes with an extra diorama and robe this time.
Wow. All those people that got the first one is probably so pissed.
Well, it's to be expected. Like, this is what they do.
He comes with lotion, alcohol, energy drink.
So these extra accessories.
A Winnie the Pooh replica toy. Oh man.
Did you ordered the grizzly though, right? I can't remember.
I did, and I think it's a big bad toy strike.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. These member berries are good. Oh man.
This one's kind of weird. So this is Bro Toys. They did a version of the mask, but they don't really give you any alternate heads. So he's always just standing there, just waiting, mouth open. I was like,
there's a basket for the lotion too. Yeah.
See right there.
Yeah, look at that.
I did like the mask, but it passed for me on these. There's been better versions.
Why is there a naked Silver Surfer in there?
It's his it's Oscar, but
oh, okay.
So again, yeah,
stop me.
Give him a neutral face or something. Like, his mouth's just open all the time. Unless you buy both versions, then you can interswap the pieces.
That's what they want you to do.
I know, and pass for me. No, thank you. If I was gonna get a figure, it'd be his yellow tuxedo, his yellow suit.
Yeah.
And they've done that. Other company have done that, and I've passed. So I don't really need this one.
They look great, but look great, but this thing came out more than 25 years ago.
And other companies have done this as well. And better.
Why would these guys think that's just gonna make them a ton of money? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe 150 people are gonna buy this, and that's about it. Is it really worth the
Magic Toys did one?
Or I could be totally wrong, and a lot of people people want that for sure.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's for sure gonna make a ton of money. It's the most iconic look of his.
There's just so many different versions of this, and then if you want the comic book version, Mezco's doing one too. So this just seems late to the party and not done as well as the other ones. And then McFarlane time. I don't know if Pac cares about any of these.
Hello, Ronald.
Hey, Ron, what's going up? Did you find any toys in the States? We got our Tim Drake. I think this is.
It doesn't look too bad.
It doesn't look bad. His cape was longer in the promo shots. Like, it went down to his legs.
Why is it cut out? Like, there's 2 layers to it.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Okay.
Oh, 100%, bro. 100%.
The good old days.
Yeah. Dar says, I remember Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
Being,
agreed.
Yeah. After that, the whiskey bottle got to her. I'm kidding.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm just okay.
I'm curious where his bow staff is, or any sort of weapon.
It's behind his cape.
You're gonna get an alternate version with just the weapons, just
and
the
staff. Longer
cape, and the bow staff. So that's usually what they do. If anyone needs an updated Tim Drake, here's one for you. Looks decent enough. They look
100% Pac's getting this.
100%. Yeah, I think so.
He's getting this.
Cyborg
he's getting this one too. I don't know what this is, but yeah, he's getting this one too.
It's the new 52 Cyborg Superman.
Like, I'm a Superman fan, but I probably checked out of comic books for like 20 years ago.
So this one is a New 52 was considered a different reality, I guess. Like, they tried to reboot DC and then they realized it wasn't working, so they unrebooted it and made it back to the status quo. In this one, I think it was his uncle.
Oh God. And now we got uncles in here now. Jeez.
Yeah.
We already have an Aunt May. Now we got an Uncle Clark or Kent, Uncle Kent.
I don't even remember his name. Like, I don't remember anything about this storyline other than it was a different guy entirely, and it was Kara's dad. So it's Supergirl's dad.
Why doesn't it surprise me though? This is right up Todd's alley though.
It has good detail.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying this is exactly what Todd looks for.
Yeah.
Right? The grotesque or deformed type of feel.
He very easily could have done the like normal looking one, but it wasn't grotesque enough.
But okay, so this doesn't look like the picture though.
Yeah, I know, the paint's all wrong.
Why is this a common theme all the time?
He does that. I think over 2 years ago they did have the prototypes. So even those have like the black lines are filled in on his legs, but they look solid blue here. Am I mistaken? This might be the lighting.
No, that's solid blue.
Okay, so you did see the silver creeping in between like the muscles and stuff, but here it's all solid blue.
Yeah. It looks like in the picture there's like a sheet of metal on the side of his thighs.
Yeah. And then the torso itself, you can see like dry brushing, different colors of silver and iron, and you can see the fibers in his shoulder. Here it's just all gray, right? It's not even silver. It's kind of like gray.
Can you put it back to the other picture again? And he got the logo wrong again. Look at the logo in the picture. On the left side in the comics, you can see on his chest on the left side, there's a sliver of yellow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is that hard to do?
They didn't make the gap big enough, so it's just red.
But this is a common thing though. He gets the logo wrong a lot of times.
You can see though, like there's kind of like
there was an effort made. There's an
edging, but they didn't do it enough.
But so they lost in translation in China, right? When they're making this.
I do like this prototype more, strictly because of the paint.
Hey, Brick.
But it seems to be the same figure regardless. And like you said, it looks grotesque. It's right up his alley. I do like the details. It's just a lot of the details are lost because they didn't do the extra bride dressing and stuff like that. Oh, well, any customizer can go fix that if they really want to.
Yeah, I guess.
And then we were talking about the original classic look. Do you prefer his simple look more?
Yeah, I like this.
The Mafex version?
Yeah.
You like this more than whatever 100%. This is? Yeah.
I mean, this looks cool, but not as cool.
Not what you're used to.
I mean, not even if I'm used to it. I do like the face. The face looks good. Like he looks like Bastion.
Yeah, instead of half the face, it's his jaw and onwards. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Pap to get it in hand and review it.
Anyone that's a McFarlane should be excited to get this.
Oh, this debacle.
Here we go. This is what we're going to talk about.
So Warbird or Carol Danvers, Miss Marvel.
It's Miss Marvel. I don't know why they're calling it a Warbird.
If she was called that for like not like what 10 issues, and then they just started calling her Miss Marvel again.
Don't want to impede on Miss Marvel.
Yeah, that's probably why. So the pre-orders were up for like 2 minutes, and then the Target site crashed, and they were all sold out. Everyone was mad. Hasbro had to
and then all the Americans started looking at the Canadian stores online. And those
I'm surprised.
Those got sold out. They're all sold out.
They're all gone now. But Canada's was up for, I would say, 2 days.
Oh, yeah. You could definitely ponder and decide how many you wanted. Even GameStop was up for, I think, at least 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
I strolled into GameStop's website around lunchtime and nabbed myself a few.
A few?
Well,
I'm just laughing.
I really like this figure a lot.
It's So this is what their engineering should be like under normal circumstances. For one,
this might be my favorite Marvel Legends this year already.
For anyone listening, they used Black Widow's deluxe box articulation. So you have the diaphragm joint, the ab crunch, double jointed arms, and the butterfly joints for the shoulders. They are capable of doing this. They've done it for Overwatch. They've done it for Fortnite. They do it for G.I. Joe. I don't know why they do it for Legends. When they do it for Legends, they make a big deal like, here you go, guys. We're giving you a treat. I'm like, no, you know how to do this.
But it's an exclusive.
Yeah. So they made this an exclusive. Canada had no idea where this was going to show up, but apparently it shows up everywhere. And then it was Target exclusive for the States.
For
and
2 minutes.
Was 2 minutes, like I said. And then Dan has to go and apologize. He's getting shit on. Sorry, beep that out. But he's getting they take their frustration out on him.
But this is what we talked about last week. Like, Dan shouldn't have to do this.
Yeah.
I appreciate him coming out and doing that, but you're just gonna get more flack, right? Just
say nothing, right?
Yeah, say nothing, let the dust settle, and maybe revisit this, because Black Widow at the time was hard to get too. Not as hard as this one, obviously, but it was hard to get. And guess what? After a while, it just was everywhere, and it's still everywhere.
Yeah.
You can go to Amazon right now and get one if you wanted to. That's how I got mine. I just waited and I got it 6 months later. I didn't even care. I'm like, I already have a Black Widow. It's not like I never had this figure, right? So that's my favorite scene.
Here's all the people making.
I can't wait for that to happen in movie. Be awesome.
I don't even think they're gonna do that.
Laser pants. Thanks for validating our feelings and give us that hope.
That's very nice of you to let us give you your money. Give us. We are so privileged.
Oh, that guy is a gem.
I never saw Black Widow on any pegs at my local Targets. I'm not optimistic about Warburg. This is basically people saying, hey, thanks for the apology, but I don't trust you.
Which is why I think that saying nothing at all would have been probably better approach. Yeah. But I mean, hey, I don't know. Like, it's tough to say, right? I mean, his job is to basically be marketing, and maybe he was told, hey, go in on the social medias and
go do damage control.
Yeah, do damage control and be our scapegoat, right? So I kind of feel bad. You know, what's he gonna do, right? Like, so
yeah,
it's not like he made the decision of how many they're gonna be stocking.
Yeah.
Right. He has no control over that. It's all of the top execs decide how much quantities of anything that they sell are allowed.
And like most people pointed out, they're like, these will still be on shelves. Just because there are pre-order quantities doesn't mean
no, they're not. All the scalpers are going to take it before.
Yeah, of course, of course, but that's not the point.
Did you see eBay? People already selling.
People are selling their pre-orders. For like $100 to $200.
That's ridiculous.
And I'm like, why wouldn't people just go to Canada and just pre-order from one of those sites for maybe $15 more? Why are you spending $200 on?
No. I think it was almost the same.
Was it?
Oh, if you account for shipping, yes, of course.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, I don't care. Some of the Canadian sites actually offer free shipping to the US.
Yeah.
Right. So, but yeah, no, my only regret is I didn't get 5. Send the hate mail to @D.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Watch might not get all canceled. Games, I was like, yeah, we ordered way too more, and therefore yours is canceled. I'm just waiting for that. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we don't know anymore.
Yeah,
like this,
just like my
Spider-Man debacle.
Yeah.
They put it in the system wrong.
Yep. And they don't care.
And then, so we have our anniversary figures. You and I discussed this
back again.
No, but Venom is this time. We are getting another Venom release. Some people are mad about it. Some people are happy about it. You already have a few Venoms. I have a few Venoms. I didn't get the 3-pack one. So
I'm a sucker, and I bought every single Venom that came out in the last 5 years.
Are you going to pass on this one? Because the last one you got is this, and it's pretty similar. The body is different.
I don't care, I'm getting it.
Okay. I was just curious.
If I could get it, because it's a Walmart stupid exclusive.
So yeah. So while we were not laughing, while we had our sympathies towards the Warbird, we are not going to see this because it's a Walmart exclusive, and our Walmarts are useless.
What is Rasper saying? You got a wife and 2 kids plus a couple of relatives in Canada, Elvin. Make order them. Make them order them. What? I don't need them to. I got some. I'm good.
Unless you're talking about Venom.
Oh, if you. Well, it's a Walmart exclusive, so even if I have relatives, they're not.
Yeah, you could have 7 of his relatives looking out on the website. That won't mean anything.
No,
their website is god awful.
No.
So
they don't care. Toys mean nothing to them. I don't even know why they keep doing Walmart exclusives. They don't care.
Yeah.
Why did I pay a Hasbro Pulse account for?
Yeah,
I thought the exclusives should be given to those Pulse members that pay every year.
I think you guys get like access 2 hours early or something
like
that.
Yeah. With like 7 in stock.
Yeah.
As soon as I log in, it's already sold out.
So what these Venoms did, that's different.
He meant Warbird. No,
Elvin already got some.
Yeah, well, technically I have some. We'll see. Until it gets in my hand, I don't think I got them. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
GameStop was generous to us. For now.
We'll see. I remember the animated Venom problem where they had them up on the site, and then when it came to release day, pickup day, they're like, sorry, we only got like 5 total.
Oh yeah, I was mad.
In the lower mainland.
I was
not mad. 5 per store, 5 in the entire city.
In the region.
And they're like, yeah, that was a mess up by Hasbro Pulse. That's not our fault. But as for Venom, you got a new head sculpt. They reused the head from the 3-pack, which is fine. The tongue's kind of weird. I don't like that. New engineering on the body. So you have the diaphragm joint, ab crunch, no waist swivel, but the diaphragm joint emulates that anyway. And then you have the Omega Red, Sabretooth, Warpath legs, and then the animated arms with the veins, and then that new smiling face. So it's similar enough that if you missed out on this, you can get it, but new enough that you still may want to get it, and it would be an upgrade compared to the Mafex one.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing: when people are like, why don't you just get imports? This is the import. He's roughly the same size as the Spider-Man.
Boo.
And I don't really care for this articulation.
The wonky articulation.
This Hasbro one does what this one does based on the promo shots here. Like they get into the same poses. So sweet.
Dar says this Venom looks tempting, but pass. What do you mean? Do you have a better Venom? I think this is the definitive Venom. Of course, I say that every year when they come out with the Venom.
You know, every time they come out with one.
Well, it is in most cases.
Yeah, things change.
Oh,
he does look sweet.
I need this Venom. I need this Venom. I don't.
And then the previous one. Here you go. Different engineering for the body, but the same arms and legs. This was the one before. This was in the movie Venom body.
You like this one?
I liked this body, but I also like the cartoon proportions of this one. This one's good for. I didn't like his legs. I do.
Yeah,
like
the legs are
better.
Awful.
Yeah, and I hate that head sculpt.
The movie Venom from SH is the definitive. Oh, okay.
That reminds me. Do you have that one then, Darth? Or do you just like that one? And did you see the Carnage post that people were doing? The Let There Be Carnage.
The 10 feet tall?
Yeah. See if I can find it, but either way.
The tornado Carnage. Yeah. This was really popular when it came out. A lot of people liked it.
I liked it. I like it a lot. I used
Carnage SHF. It was figure of the year last year. Can you pull that up? Jog my memory. Figure of the year, huh?
I'm surprised you didn't get it, or did you just hated that movie so much?
I do not have him, but one day. I do not like the Carnage from the movie. I absolutely cannot stand that character from the movie. He does not need to be 2 stories tall, and he doesn't have a tornado as a power. So, no, I did not buy it.
Here's an import Carnage for you if you want one.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'll wait for the Marvel Legend one. I don't think I got that one. I'm pretty sure I don't have that one.
You have. Did you get the Mafex?
Of what? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, because that's similar to the animation.
Yeah, so that's like that's your definitive one.
Carnage, overall the best one, or
yeah, what's your favorite Carnage that you have in your collection?
The one that's coming out.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was a re-release of the Null one, and then so he got to some decent poses here. The head sculpt kind of looks like the old figure. Like they've taken liberties. The packaging isn't the same as the animated one. They changed that up, so they made it different enough that you are getting something new.
Ryan says, to be fair, the movie Venom Legend is also great. Yeah, I think they're all good. I just, when I watched the movie, I hate Carnage. So
you just didn't like him.
Yeah, I just didn't like the character, the way they portrayed him, and like made him into this so tall and insanely OP'd. Like I was like, no, that's not him. He's got to be like crafty and dangerous, and just I don't know, just something didn't feel right with me with that character, and I just like no, didn't do it for me. And then he's talking. I was like, no, like he shouldn't have full on conversations. He's not a reasonable man.
Here's the Hasbro version. You don't like it at all, huh?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
I do.
Wait, you got this?
No, I have. I'm cool with the one that you're talking about, the re-release, because I have the Null version.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I did have this Venom, so I made his legs thicker. I painted this stupid spider on.
That's crazy, man.
And then Hasbro's like, here's your 2-pack. But by then I already made this. So I was like, yeah, okay. That's fine. I'm fine with this.
Did you buy the 2-pack still?
No, because this is the exact same body. I added blue highlights.
But you have shoes on though.
Oh yeah, I don't have toe feet.
Yeah, yeah. I like yours better. Are you buying the new Venom though?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. No, let's not kid ourselves.
Let's not kid ourselves here.
I'm not hesitating. If I can find it, I'll buy it.
I'll try to nab a couple for us.
We'll see what happens.
Well, whoever gets a chance, nab a couple for each other. Yeah.
And then we were just talking. We were talking about here's the previous bodies they used for Venom, and then thanks, Darth. Sabretooth got a re-release. So now people are like, are they just gonna release him again with this new body as a single pack, like a year from now?
You know what?
Yeah,
you gotta print that money.
Would that bother you? Would you buy it?
Of course, it's gonna bother me because why do I need 3 Sabretooths in my collection?
But would you buy it? Is the question?
Of course, because I'm a sucker and I'll buy it. There's no secret here.
No judgment, of course.
Yeah, no. I just it annoys you, but they've got to make money, and that's the way it goes. That's the nature of it all.
I think I'm happy with the previous Sabretooth enough to just have that as my definitive one.
This one right here?
Yeah.
If they never made another one for years to come, I would be still okay with this. It's not like I'm gonna go, oh, I need a better Sabretooth. It's gonna be a great for a long time.
Like I don't think make one 3 years from now.
I think you're gonna see one 3 to 4 years from now. You're gonna see in a retro packaging. That's what you're gonna see it in.
Or classic suit.
What's Wolverine the classic? Which one is the classic one?
No, classic suit Wolverine and Sabretooth, like brown and yellow. Wolverine, and then
brown and yellow.
Oh, and then.
Oh man. All right. What else?
So for whatever reason, another sewer lair.
Wait, time out. We haven't talked about our new color scheme logo.
We can see it in the top there.
Yeah, we've done the full-on change of our logo colors. It is the blue and gold or blue and yellow. Gold.
Elvin was being a diva.
I'm like, we got to do X-Men out this color. So going forward, that is our new color scheme, our main color scheme. We always have like the holiday stuff that we'll do, the Halloween, the Christmas, the Easter stuff, but that's our main color going forward. It's the blue and gold, baby. All right, sorry.
And I was just like, yeah, okay, do whatever you want.
Wow.
I didn't say it was bad. I'm just like, just point me in a direction and I'll do whatever you want.
Oh my god. So mean. You're clamoring for this.
Yeah.
So you getting this?
I don't think so.
Who makes it?
It is. I can't even see the name. It's cut off. Whatever.
Mojin Toys.
Yes.
Mojin Toys.
Mojing Toys.
Sorry, Mojing.
I don't like the depth of this. It looks kind of okay. Here's a.
Don't hate Darth. Colors are changed now to it.
Here's the
70 journal.
Yeah. So here's a guy sitting on it, and it seems kind of narrow. Like you can only fit.
That's a pretty tight quarters.
Yeah, like there's enough room for like a turtle, and it's not the whole thing, obviously, but they'd have to be standing like side by side. You can't get into any real fight poses. Like look at it from the.
I don't think a human's supposed to be as tall as a sewer hole.
I mean, they're not even supposed to be there anyway, so.
Oh, I don't know. It's weird. The scaling is off.
The scaling's weird. The depth is weird. It just doesn't seem big enough to have any posability or diorama features.
Yeah,
it is cool to see them coming up through the manhole cover and whatnot, but like Ryan said, 78 does this all the time.
Yeah.
And better. High School Creations, I think you talk to them. You talk to a few diorama makers.
They all can crush it. Just wait for them to make it. Or, pre-order for them. Send in a request.
Yeah, especially because this was $200 USD. So
like you too, huh? Like you would know too, right? Huh?
Pass for you, the diorama.
Wait. In your third world countries, they would know their sewers more. With no running water. I don't understand.
I don't even know why you responded.
Like, that doesn't make sense. If I'm in a third world country, I'm definitely going to be down in the gutters. Anyways.
And this guy came out late again. This should have came out when the show finale came out. This is the Hot Toys Loki God of Stories. Is that what he was calling himself by the end of it?
Sure.
And
Justin went crazy when he saw this.
I did like this scene. I like the overall scene of it, but not enough to buy a figure. Like, I just like seeing him on the throne holding reality together. You didn't like that? Was it too OP for you? Like, what did you hate about it?
I didn't think the show was that good.
Oh, you don't like it? Did you like season 1?
Season 1 was not bad.
Season 2 was overrated for you?
Yeah. Well, not overrated. I didn't like it as much as season 1. There are some elements.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, sure, let him sit on his throne. He always wanted to sit on a throne. So, sure. I don't know how going forward Marvel's going to explain how this guy's holding all the strings. Or
he's
pulling the strings.
They're going to do something with it. They're going to sub him out and he's going to fix reality. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Like,
why?
It's how they always try to, like, they make a show about this, make it important at the end, and then later on they're like, we'll just get rid of this. We'll figure it out.
Leave one of their best sellers. Same with like WandaVision. How fast she just became a villain for Doctor Strange. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, did you like WandaVision?
It was all right. I kind of hated the ending.
Okay. Oh, you wanted her to face some sort of repercussions or something, or what was the problem?
Or something. Like, Monica Rambeau should just knocked her ass out.
But she said she was sorry. Come on, man. But as usual for Hot Toys, you get your accessories, you get his throne, you get him holding
the likeness is nice.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston, they captured that.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah. It looks good.
I think you'd have to be like an avid Hot Toys collector to even want.
Well, there's a lot of Loki fans. There's a lot of people that love Loki, right? So this might be theirs. They might be, excited to see this finally being made. How much are they charging the deluxe edition of the green pipe cleaners? They do look like pipe cleaners. Oh my god!
You don't appreciate it.
Woo!
Actually, let's find out. I didn't care about this at all.
What?
Loki? This Loki. Like, I just like, okay.
You just hate things.
I do. That's fine.
Take it like a champ.
Someone said it looks like Nicolas Cage. Like, this is the best Nicolas Cage I've ever seen.
What, 1985 Nicolas Cage? Con Air. He needs to have no hair or receding hairline. He needs a receding hairline. That's what he needs.
I don't even see pricing yet. The Loki. This is the artisan edition.
This is easy 300 plus.
Well, how much is a normal one? 300.
Yeah. No, 250. This is 350 for sure. And it's an exclusive too.
The normal one is $409.
Oh god.
I don't see the artisan one up yet.
The pipe cleaner one?
I know that's just the normal one. That's the collector one. Let me see here.
$400. That must be some expensive clothing that he's got on. The finest silk from India.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I don't know why there's 3. So the normal one without anything is $290.
Okay.
And then the artisan edition says join waitlist, so it doesn't even show the price anymore. But I think that
there's a lot of fans. See, I was telling you, there's a lot of people that want this.
$445 or $628 Canadian.
Holy smokes, that's crazy. But look, the middle tier one sold out, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fans want it. Not me though. That's a hard pass. Thank God for my wallet too.
Like, have you looked at Hot Toys lately? You used to be super into them.
Yeah, so, specifically.
Rami Spider-Man. I think that was $430. Also three versions. They go wild, man.
Wow.
$305 for the normal one.
Cool.
Wolverine $335. Gamerverse $310. $340. Did you get this one?
Ooh. Why are you showing me this?
Or did you pass?
Wait. Oh, that looks so good. Thank God I passed. Stay away from that site.
Oh, and then Rectangular, because that was it for Toy News. He leaked another Venom because it's his anniversary.
At this stage, every year there's going to be an anniversary for every superhero going forward, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
Because this is the time when they started creating the characters. So you're going to have the 40s, 30s, the 50s. All these anniversaries are going to come.
The Cabal as well. So that was like the Dark Illuminati.
Elvin, you shall not pass.
So he's thinking they'll release a Doctor Doom, Iron Patriot, Loki, and Taskmaster. And then a 5th figure.
Show us some pictures, bro.
Oh, don't worry. I have it added here.
Ooh.
So these guys you'd get.
Didn't we already get the Patriot Iron Man? Yeah.
A while ago. We got the Hood, Taskmaster. Like, we had all of these figures in some form. Yeah. And then they're all to be announced. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what Hasbro does. They keep releasing things. Did you see anything that tickled your fancy this week? Did you pre-order anything this week?
I did not pre-order anything that I know of. But I'm waiting for some G.I. Joe news to drop. It's been awfully quiet So I'm waiting for that stuff. There's some stuff that I think they're gonna announce probably next week.
You did unbox those two last was it Friday?
Yes.
Have you played around with them some more? Do you have them near you? Pull them out. Let's see.
Yeah, this dude here. The homage to the 70s or late 60s. So got like a full pack. You can. I like that they're all individually. You can put them on, right? These little packs here, so you can take them off and then put them back on. So the ability to customize is nice. And then the head sculpt, you got multiple head sculpts, tons of accessories, man. I mean, these were deluxe, so they weren't like the regular price, but lots of cool accessories like this gun here. Looks awesome. And then I unboxed Sanji. Oh, yeah.
Did you open any of the others? Zoro, you opened all of them by now.
No. I opened this, and then you left me to see some lights in the sky. So I'm like, what is this nonsense about? So I went outside. I'm like, this is why he left me? For some flashlights in the sky?
Yeah, but clearly you saw my reaction in the picture that I sent you. Where I was just swinging a stick around. So
yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm going back inside now. Yeah.
Right there. So some cool stuff. I like the Sanji's Ghost Rider legs. So those are cool. Yeah, we should do the Friday nights.
You should do a live on your Insta.
Insta? My Insta? Isn't it our Insta?
No, it's yours.
Okay. Well, you don't want to be part of it, huh?
And I'll be on it.
You're like, yeah, you stay in your Insta, buddy.
No. Well, I'll be on it too.
I think we should go on, I don't know, YouTube maybe, do open stuff.
Well, either way, do it as a live so the comments can, because people always ask you, like, what are you doing? What are you opening? And then without the comments, you get, so.
Oh, you want to do a live? Okay.
Yeah, I'll do a live unboxing.
But it's going to have to be like late on Friday nights.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah, you just say that. It's fine now. And
yeah.
then your significant other's like, No,
it's fine.
Okay.
Daniel R. You don't like Army of Darkness, right?
I don't even know what that is.
It's Ash, you know. You don't know Army of Darkness? Suck my boomstick, shotgun.
Pardon me?
Hand.
Pardon me?
My God, man. Anyways, well, there's a prop Ash's chainsaw. Anyone who wants it.
I have never heard of this.
Official Syndicate collectible.
But I love that line. I'm going to use that all the time.
You've never seen like Evil Dead. You would hate that, actually. Army of Darkness. I told
you I don't like that kind of stuff.
Army of Darkness, I think you'd like.
I don't watch this stuff.
It's not even.
How can I get a -1 when I don't even care for this genre?
It's not even. It's
not -10 now. Okay.
Army of Darkness is not scary at all.
Who is that?
I'm not talking about this with you anymore.
What? Am I supposed to watch everything on planet Earth? How many Gandhi movies have you guys seen, huh?
Okay, good point.
Yeah. I've probably seen one.
Elvin will not watch Evil Dead.
I will not watch this. I'm telling you right now. I do not care for any of it. Yeah, so then talk about it on your own show then if you have one. I don't care for any of that stuff.
No,
I know he does. Our friend Christopher, he does. He loves
Justin. Justin's probably watched it. So, Army of Darkness is weird, where it was a dark comedy, and it wasn't even a horror movie.
These movies are I know they're old movies.
Yeah, Alvin just does not care. He will not care.
None of your comments are gonna, compel me to go watch this.
It's okay. I know what you're into. I don't know what you're at.
It was a joke. I will not watch this, and I do not care for any of this. Who is the main actor, by the way? Anyways,
Bruce Campbell.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
I know you know it.
Yeah, I know it. No, I couldn't remember who was the main actor. Okay. Yeah, Bruce Campbell. He was in the Doctor Strange at the end, eating a hot dog, I think, or something like that.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like?
I'm not reading any more comments.
Yeah, I was like, okay, we're done. We ran into toys anyway. I don't know if you have anything to bring up.
Yes, Exactly. That's oh my god. Oh man.
That's a wrap. That's a good note to end on.
And on that bombshell.
Yeah. I'm gonna go watch Evil Dead and Army in Darkness today.
Yeah. No, that's not happening with me. I'm probably gonna go watch something cartoony. Did they make an Evil Dead cartoon?
They have comics.
Yeah, I'm not reading.
Maybe a cartoon. There's a show.
Comics.
See, it's funny because you watch Chucky.
No. I don't watch Chucky. I was forced to watch Chucky.
Okay, fine.
There was a difference there.
Okay.
Who made I watched the first season of the new Chucky because my youngest kid, and my wife likes scary stuff, and I hate that. Actually, hold on a second. My entire family likes scary movies except for me. My oldest loves them.
I wonder if he's seen it.
No, he probably hasn't seen it.
Okay. Because they did do a recent show. It's a few years old now, but it's a continuation. Huh.
I don't think you want to fight Gandhi. He did train Delsum, so yoga. No, I think my entire family likes to watch the scary movies and all that stuff. I don't. I'm like, nope, I'm out. See you later. Jeez. I can't believe the flack I got.
Yeah, jeez. I think, oh no.
I was shocked. I was like, whoa, these people are really angry.
That's because I've just assumed everyone has seen it too.
You didn't even want to talk to me. You wanted to leave.
And I was like, no, we're done because Elvin's gonna get ripped to pieces if we keep going.
Oh my god. Damn right I am. My dog loves me. That's all that matters. Yeah, I know. Thanks. Should we talk about all the scary movies I don't want?
Just assume all of them.
Name another scary movie that you guys like watching. I'll tell you if I watched it. There are some out there in the past. Go ahead. Name a famous scary movie, and I'll tell you if I watched it or not. And then you can just be in shock. Be in shock.
So the screams.
Actually, no. My wife is terrified of spiders, and I love squishing spiders because I pretend I'm Venom. Like, come over here, and I squish them.
I just hate the aftermath smushing. Ugh, gross.
I like hearing the crunch. Oh, okay. I did watch this. So
how did you handle that?
I literally was like freaking out for days after I watched it.
Were you a kid?
Yes, I think I was 10. Like, I was freaking out. This was the most scariest movie I've seen in my life. Like, there's nothing more scary than this movie. I still get traumatized just seeing a commercial or just a picture of that thing. And I say that thing because it's that thing. It's not even human, right? So, yeah,
it's Pazuzu.
Jaws is not scary.
Okay, well, there you go. You've seen Jaws, though.
Of course, I've seen Jaws.
Well, you can't blame us for questioning your integrity.
Jaws is not scary. It's just like drama-ish. Like, it's a fish.
Just stay out of the water.
Fish in the water.
Just stay out of the water. Your problem solved.
Fish are a friend, not a food. But yeah, The Exorcist by far, in a way, is the most scariest movie I've seen.
Okay, did you see all the Did you see it?
Orkin.
You watched it?
Jaws is scarier than Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
It's not okay. It's not just about scary. It's the whole genre I don't give a rat's what about.
See, the thing with that one is
it doesn't have to be scary for me to not give a crap about it.
It's that weird. Whole it's weird because it's a modern guy who gets sucked back in time and he accidentally raises an army of the undead and he has to fight them, and it's a comedy. Jesus. But it's so old now that I don't even know. Oh, Hellraiser, yeah.
Oh my god, what's wrong with you? Go watch some bright, colorful things. Jeez, you guys are so demonic and dark.
Watch on Halloween.
I hate Halloween.
Okay, there you go.
I only liked it when my kids were younger because I take them out to get candy, obviously, right? I like that aspect of just taking them out and getting candy and stuff. So I really that's probably my funnest moment with my kids is going there. See, he just left me because he couldn't stand me.
No, I'm still here.
I know. He left me in an army of darkness at the screen. But yeah, that was some of my greatest experiences with my kid is taking them out to trick or treat. So I really enjoyed that. Once that was over, I was like, I don't care about Halloween anymore.
Okay.
And of course, as a kid myself, I loved the whole trick or treating part of things.
Yeah.
So I don't hate comedies. I just don't like that type of genre of chainsaws and killing people.
I think people just want you to watch it.
Oh my god. Will it make you guys happy if I watch it eventually?
No, because you're gonna come back and just like.
Okay, you know what? Which one? Which one should I watch?
I'm not telling you to watch anything.
No, not you. Them.
Yeah, okay.
Pick one. Army of Darkness or whatever. What's the other one? Evil Dead?
Well, don't watch Evil Dead. You're gonna despise that. That one's gory. That one's just everyone being killed.
Okay, I will watch Army of Darkness, and if it sucks, all of you guys are gonna get destroyed. I'm telling you right now. You're gonna get just destroyed. So be careful what you ask for. I will just lay waste to that movie if it's crap. And send you guys home crying to your mommy and daddies.
Just do it on popcorn. Do it on popcorn chicken.
I know. I'll talk.
I wonder if Justin has seen it.
Justin probably just fell over, revolted, and just vomited all over himself. The fact
Justin probably watches it.
Justin's probably like, "Oh my god, this guy didn't watch
probably
this."
An annual thing he watches.
I'm gonna hear from him. No, I want you to watch Exorcist with the sound off. I'll change your perception and only get over your fears. It's silly. No, it's not even the sound. It's just it is the sound, I guess, but it's just her face.
Sound off would be worse for me.
It automatically triggers trauma for me. Like that's how bad it was for me. Like automatically, just that face. Because there's commercial. Like you go to Landmark, they had that stupid commercial before the movie starts.
Yeah.
About movie expenses. One of is her face.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is all I need to see. So now I already know what's coming, and I close my eyes for that.
This is in bad taste. What if kids are in this thing?
Yeah, I just close my eyes for 5 seconds or look away because I know it's coming, and then I wait till it goes away. Because just the sight of that really induces trauma in my mind. Because I went through hell, like literally, in that when I watched that. So, Shaun of the Dead. That was funny. I heard that was funny. Yeah. That dude is hilarious. Both of those guys are hilarious. Okay, so Poltergeist, the renewed. What's it called? The one, the remake.
Dr. Sleep. Are you talking about or something?
No. Poltergeist is the one with the dead animals, right?
No, that's Pet Sematary.
Oh, okay. So I watched the new version of that. My wife made me watch it, and I wanted to not look like I'm a wuss. So I'm like, I can handle this movie. And I'm like, it's about pets dying. I'm like, no, I love pets. And then it was all right. The remake wasn't that good. What's the one where they're at this old house and they're trying to get away and they get stuck in a hole or something?
I have no idea.
I don't know. It's a guy. I have no idea what it is. But anyways, my wife. That's one of my wives.
I know, like The Shining was in the hotel.
No, not The Shining.
Okay,
that makes me kind of laugh sometimes. The Shining. Here's Johnny.
You think of The Simpsons?
Huh?
You think of The Simpsons?
Yeah.
I figured that's why.
But no. Even the Michael Jackson movie scared me.
What? Oh, Thriller? Like the music video?
No, they made a movie out of it, didn't they?
I think they made a music video. If they did make a
movie. No, the music video was incorporated into the movie. You've never seen the movie or the extended version of it? Insidious. I don't know if I think I watched it. You know, another one that freaked the hell out of me is the what's that? In the Darkness Falls. When Darkness Falls, I think it's called. That creeped the heck out of me too. I hated that one. I watched that in the theater when I was dating my wife, I think. I'm like, great. It's her turn to pick a movie. Guess what she's going to pick?
That might be different. I only see a 2022 one, unless they remade it. Oh, no, 2003. 2003?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Darkness Falls.
It was a year before I got married. There it is. Yeah.
You didn't like it? Bored you or what? Or
no, it scared the crap out of me.
Okay.
But I didn't want to look inferior.
He's just shaking violently in his seat.
Every light in my house was on that night. Because when you turn up the light, she shows up, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, If I leave all the lights on, she can't.
Problem solved.
Yeah, good times. Yes. So I will watch Army of Darkness eventually.
Okay.
I'll try to watch it.
I have no part of you watching this.
No, I know. Yeah, okay. You didn't say anything.
Yeah, okay.
But these people did, and yes, I'll let them know if it's good or not. I'll be honest. If it's good, it's good.
Okay.
I think our friend Christopher just probably puked all over himself too, because he's a huge fan of that movie.
Yeah.
He's got the NECA figures, I think, for that too.
Yeah.
Is Insidious the one about the Warrens? I don't remember. Do you remember?
I think it's the one where they are not Ghostbusters.
Is it the guy?
Like,
is it the guy?
Yeah.
I seen that one. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw that one. Yeah. A friend of mine wanted to watch it. I'm like, great. They all came to my house. They're like, hey, let's watch this movie called Insidious. I'm like, that doesn't sound fun. But now you'll like it.
Don't worry, you'll love it.
10 minutes into the movie, I'm like, oh no.
They tell you you'll like it. That's how you know you won't.
Yeah. No. They're like, yeah, don't worry, you're gonna love it. They didn't say it was a scary movie. They just put it on. 10 minutes in the movie, I'm like, oh, okay, you jerks. Yeah, that's good times. If I wasn't clear, Army of Darkness is a comedy like Shaun of the Dead, a spiritual Okay. Like I said, I will give it a shot.
Yeah. I was trying to like warn you, but it's not my business. Like, this is between you and them. Like,
you're like, I'm staying out of this.
Yeah, because I just know Elvin.
So when did this movie come out? Army of Darkness. Because I also hate a lot of old movies because they look so bad.
Because it is old. It came out in 1992.
Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad.
It's gonna have.
If it came out in 82, I'd be like, "What the hell is this?" Right?
It has practical effects.
Okay, I will.
He's funny. Like, he's cool at it. Like, I might even go watch it again.
That good, huh?
He is. I liked it. I remember the first time I watched it was when I started working at Toys R Us, and they had it in the break room. And they're like, go watch trading videos. And I'm like, oh, sweet, what is this? And I put it in, and then
I don't mind campy. I just don't want bad effects. Like, that's the problem. Like, if it's really bad effects or like really bad prosthetics and it just looks awful, like they didn't put any effort into it, then I'll be annoyed with it. But I don't mind campy.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Army of Darkness probably saved Bruce Campbell's career. True?
I think so. What was he in before that?
I don't remember. I only know Bruce Campbell from this and the Doctor Strange cameo. That's all I know
like all he's known for is Army of Darkness and Sam.
But he's a face that you don't forget.
Yeah.
Krampus I have not seen, no.
That is also like a comedic one. I liked it. It's I didn't like the ending. It was like, why is this kid being punished? He didn't do anything. They're trapped in a house, and the Krampus, you know what the Krampus is? He like gingerbread men come to life and attack the family, and like Christmas dolls come to life and attack the family. It's like being stuck in a haunted house, but it's a Christmas theme. So
have you guys seen Amityville Horror?
No, I didn't. You seen it?
Oh, you crazy?
Well, yeah,
I'm just asking because I remember there was a podcast. We were on a long drive. My wife's like, let's check out this those podcast story ones.
Yeah.
And she's like, this one's about this house in someplace. And we put it on, and it's like about Amityville, the real house and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently it's based on true story. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, why do we need to listen to this when we're driving?
It's a nice, relaxing drive.
I'm going to put on your headphones and listen to yourself about it. Right? I don't care about this.
Okay, there's your homework. I wasn't a horror guy. It's just a thing in the 80s. Yeah.
Fair enough. No, I will watch Army of Darkness very soon, probably in the next couple of weeks or something. But when I do, I'll let you guys know my thoughts about it on a Monday night show. I'm probably going to get forced to watch it real fast if those two hear it.
Yeah, they're gonna be. Oh, you promised. Yeah,
the popcorn chicken.
That might be your next segment.
By the way, we're on Thursday nights at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. We are back this week. Last week we had to take a day off because of scheduling stuff for people, but we are back this Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Come join us. We're going to talk about all the kind of movies and shows that's going on. There's some more news that dropped in the movie world. We'll talk about it on Thursday. That's the place to meet us, hang out with us. So make sure you guys join us there. We definitely will take questions like this. And then you guys can see Justin and Chris's reaction of horror.
Yeah.
I have not watched horror stuff. So good times are on Thursday nights at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Anything else before we wrap it up today?
I think that's a wrap.
That's a wrap? All right. So. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. And I will watch Army of Darkness. Yeah, so wherever you're on the world or in a horror world, have yourself a good morning, a good day, and a scary night.